Federal pandemic unemployment benefits here in the state of Indiana are going to officially end September 4th, and that's going to happen for two reasons. One, that's the date that the federal government plans to end that extra $300 a week. And two, the Indiana Court of Appeals just reversed a ruling that ordered the state to continue paying those benefits. The state has to give a 30-day notice before ending them. That would be after September 4th. So they will continue until that time. Now, in the last day here in the state of Indiana, thousands more people who are Hoosiers learned that they have tested positive for COVID-19.
Yeah, the state health department adding another 2,700 new cases. And I want you to look at this dotted line that you see here on the screen. That shows you the trend continues to climb very quickly across the state. And it's important to remind you that medical experts say most of these new patients, roughly 98%, are unvaccinated.
And every time that there is a positive case, the state of Indiana has to contact trace for each case. Today we learned that the personal information that the state gathers in that process was improperly accessed. The State Department of Health now is going to notify nearly 750,000 Hoosiers and let them know that their name, their personal information was accessed at the beginning of July. However, the company that obtained that info says they've destroyed all of the data. The state, however, will provide those impacted with a year of free credit monitoring.
Well, every time a student tests positive for COVID, school staff members have to determine the close contacts who also have to quarantine at home. Brownsburg Schools now has 77 confirmed COVID cases with nearly 1,200 quarantines. This is during the first 14 days of school. Now, those close contact numbers are way above the level that we've seen during the last school year. Staff members at school are busy right now tracking where the kids with COVID were and who they were around.
Our nurses have been doing an amazing job. Our transportation department and the way they have to track the students. Was the student on the bus this morning? No, he wasn't. Yes, he was, but he switched seats, all the things that go along with that. Our principals who already have a full plate during the day and then have to stop what they're doing and maybe go measure desks. So everybody's doing a huge job, but we do feel really strongly that the best place for our kids is in school.
And look at this. The line for COVID testing by the state health department was about 100 cars long at Hendricks Regional Health Brownsburg this afternoon. This included many students hoping for a negative test. That result would allow them to return to school after 7 days rather than 10. Well, this has been a trend that we've been seeing for weeks. COVID cases among children on the rise again. The American Academy of Pediatrics reported more than 121,000 cases among children last week. That's 18% of the total number of cases reported across the country. Kids made up a much smaller percentage of total hospitalizations and deaths.